Good evening and welcome to another update from Israel. First of all, I would like to thank everybody who was praying for me as I was going to Ukraine. I was really touched to read all the comments and also to hear from my brother how you guys really cared. You guys are really wonderful and thank you so much for praying. This really means a lot to me. My trip to Ukraine went very well and I was able to achieve my goals. Although I was entering a war zone and also it was during the time of the National Day of Rage that Hamas announced against Israel and all the Jewish people around the world, we were safe, thanks to God. Later on, I will do a separate episode where I will focus on the situation of the Jewish community in Ukraine. But now, let's focus on Israel and what is happening in this country. So, Israel is still preparing to do a ground offensive in Gaza. To do this effectively, Israel has ordered an evacuation of the northern Gaza. If you look at the map of Gaza, you will see that it is basically divided into two parts. The northern part and the southern part. This is where the most dense population is located. So Israel has dropped a lot of pamphlets on the northern part of Gaza, informing people that they should head south, because soon the operation on the north will begin. The territory that people are to leave is about 1/3 of the total population of Gaza, and there is one major road that leads from northern Gaza to the southern part of Gaza Strip. Now, you may say this is cruel and people shouldn't be forced to leave their homes, but remember what we are talking about. Israel was attacked without warning by Hamas, and people didn't have time to even react. So we're talking about this context and we should not forget it. So Israel not only gave time people to evacuate, but also have restored water supply on the south so that people can go there and have access to fresh water. And as I said before, Israel is determined to get rid of Hamas. And it will take as much time as it is needed to do so and achieve this goal. So basically, Israel wants to begin with northern Gaza and start clearing out the northern Gaza from Hamas. So once the majority of the population will leave Gaza, Israel will enter this territory and destroy all the headquarters, all the hiding places, all the tunnels that are located in northern Gaza. Once this is achieved, then Israel will move to the next sector of Gaza. And step by step, Israel will start clearing out Gaza from Hamas. As I say this, I want to mention something. You know that Gaza has a border with Egypt, and Egypt does not open its borders for the refugees to escape. Gaza, you know that. Why? Because Egypt understands that if it would do so, then Hamas would also get into Egypt. And once this happens, Egypt will also face problems that it cannot control. Now, during the time that the ground operation is being prepared, Israel also strikes Hamas headquarters within Gaza. Recently, we have been informed that Israel struck a headquarter of Hamas in Khan Yunis, where the head of Hamas General Intelligence was eliminated. Also, as a response to a barrage of rockets that were set to hit Tel Aviv and Jerusalem, Israel has also eliminated places from where those rockets were shot. Here you can see a recording showing you a destruction of such a facility. Now, the threat of rockets fired from Gaza is still very real, and there is a lot of rockets that are still being sent to Israel every day. However, Israel has recently started probably using a very new weapon against it. Remember when I told you that one rocket sent from the Iron Dome costs about 125 times more than the rocket that the Hamas shots from Gaza? Well, it seems that Israel has found a good solution for this disproportion. More and more images are being leaked showing that Israel is using a new type of weapon that is based on a laser, and it's called the Iron Beam. Now, if this is true, then we're talking about a revolution in fighting rockets attacks. And if you want to find out more about this amazing technology, the Iron Beam, then my brother made a video about it, so make sure you check it out. The leaked images clearly show that some kind of laser is being used, and you could say that the rockets that are coming out of Gaza are a good circumstances to test this new weapon. While this is all happening, Iran has ordered Hezbollah, the organization in Lebanon, to attack Israel constantly. And we see more and more fire exchange on the border with Israel and Lebanon. Additionally, we see a culmination of the American army being concentrated around this region. Already, 2 aircraft carriers have been sent to the Mediterranean Sea, but also other military equipment has been sent to the region, and it is filling up the American bases in the Middle East. And more people are saying that eventually there will be a confrontation between Israel and Iran. So we're talking about a serious conflict in the future. I will try to monitor the situation and keep you updated. Once again, thank you for your attention. Please consider supporting the channel if you can. You can do it best by joining the Patreon page. I will leave a link in the description. Also, please follow us on Instagram and X. I'm also leaving links to those pages in the description of this video. We are putting much more information over there. On those platforms, especially on X, we are not as limited as here on YouTube. Thank you again. Have a peaceful day, evening, wherever you are. Shalom.